everyone, Cash here, back with another video from FIFA 16. Today we continue our career with West Ham United, and it's going to be a good one today as we have a couple big matches. First up is going to be a Capital One Cup game against QPR. We're in the round of 16, so we win this one, and we move our way down to the round of 8, which I think is farther than what we made it last year. I think we got bounced out a little early last year, so we're going to look to improve upon last year's performance. Maybe we can win the cup this year. But then following that, just a few days after, is going to be a humongous game against Arsenal. We are currently tied with them at the top of the Premier League standings. So if we can win, we will be outright first place for the first time in this series. So a huge game and a couple big matches for us today. So we'll have to see how we do. Now, as far as the calendar goes, you see we have these 2 matches here. Now, I had originally planned to do 3 matches per episode, but going through last episode, the first one with the live commentary and the face cam, realized 3 matches is going to be a little bit too much. I don't want these episodes to be too long, so I'm going to keep it to the 2 matches per episode. But what I'm going to do instead, to help continue to kind of keep this series going along, keep this season going along, is that I'm going to play a match or 2 offline in between each episode. So as you see, we have these 2 matches here, but when we move into November, we have our next group stage match for the EuroLeague and then a match against Liverpool. So maybe I'll play those 2, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the Manchester United and the Panathinaikos match, and then we'll just kind of keep going that way. We can kind of move through these months. Now, if there's a big game that comes up, but especially when we get to those Premier League games, when we don't have any Capital One Cup games or any Cup games or EuroLeague games, where we can really kind of churn through these Premier League games and get through this season and move on to the next one. And before our match against QPR, we're going to do some player development, and this is kind of the plan I've been using all year. We've got Iheanacho, who I've been continuing every week. I think I have trained him, continuing to work on his shooting and his dribbling. He hopefully maybe will go up to a 75 in this training session. And then we continue to work on Youri Tielemans' free kicks. You see he's getting pretty good there. The 83 curve, 89 long shots. Well, he could get up to 89 long shots today in this training, but 89 shot power, 81 free kick accuracy. If you've seen the last few games, he hasn't been the best in-game, but you see those numbers there. He's going to continue to improve, and once we get more used to kind of taking the free kicks with him, he'll continue to just grow to be a beast at free kicks. And then we have a couple guys here on the end, Fecker and Agbana. I'm trying to get them up to 80. We might be able to get Fecker up over to the 80 mark, and then Agbana either in this one or the following training session. But trying to get all of our starters maybe up into the 80s, as we do have a handful that are at that mark as it is. So let's do this training and see what we end up with. And we are going to have BB from Iheanacho, D from Tielemans. Fecker gets an A, and he is going to move up to an 80. So our pair of strikers up top are now both at least 80 overall. Agbana gets a C, no real movement there. So I think we'll probably move Iheanacho up over 75 in the next one, but that is what we're going to get for this training session. All right, and now it is time to move on to our first match of the episode, the Capital One Cup round of 16 matchup at home against QPR. We'll see if we can get the win and continue and move on here in our cup. All right, so this is the lineup we are going to go with for today's match. We have Iheanacho and Aubameyang up front. Iheanacho has been an absolute monster in the cup game so far this season, so we're giving him the start up top. Lanzini is going to stay in there at cam. Jarvis and Antonio for a new midfield. Cook at CDM as well, a newcomer here for this game. Cresswell, Agbana, Bartra, and Yedlin in the back line, and then Adrian, as always, playing keeper. And here is the lineup for QPR. You see what they're going to throw out there. A couple big names on the list. Charlie Austin still playing for QPR. He's going to be up top. You got Leroy Fer there at CDM. Not too bad of a lineup, but one I think we can definitely take out here and move on. But we're going to have to step up and perform like we need to. Corner coming. Cherry going to whip it across. Can we get it out? Yes, we can. Let's get the counter attack going. We have Jarvis out there. As we cannot separate here, we'll just get it up to Iheanacho. Iheanacho, a handful of QPR defenders in front of him, though, so we'll kind of slow it down a little bit. Jarvis gets taken out. Give him, it's got to be at least a yellow. Is he going to get the red, though? Probably just a yellow. I hope. Let's see. What is he going to get? It's going to be a yellow card. Well-deserved as well. That was a very aggressive tackle there by Grant Hall. And we will now have a free kick. Matty Jarvis on it. I think that's probably a little bit too far. So, yeah, that's probably a little too far. Let's try to whip it in here, see if we can get a head on it. As this one going to come in, and it's going to be Bartra, but that one way too easy to save there. But that is going to be our first attempt at goal. And can we get the steal here? Yes, we can. Mehdi Jarvis, poor play, lazy play there from QPR. As can we get? No. What a horrible pass by Jarvis. So now 43rd minute on the throw-in. Antonio as QPR playing very good defense so far in this one. Lanzini with it. Let's get it to Iheanacho. Iheanacho, can you work your magic? No, you cannot. We do control possession, though. Out to Cresswell. Cresswell looking. I see Lanzini in here, but that one's going to be deflected away. Mehdi Jarvis going to hold on to it, though. And what can we do here? Let's get it down to Antonio. But that pass, Jarvis, you are a horrible passer of the ball. Unless QPR can get another one here. Charlie Austin on the attack. Can we steal this one? Yes, Cresswell. Get it out. Blow the whistle. There it is. That is the end of the first half. Disappointing first half, but we'll look to turn it around here in the second half. And yes, both teams just one shot on goal. QPR did end up with 3 total shots. We did have the edge in possession, 53%, but a poor showing for us in that first half. No real attack to speak of. It was just the one header. I believe that was our shot on goal. So we'll look to turn this around here, get some shots on goal. I'm looking for 2 goals here in the second half. Corner coming now for QPR. Are they going to steal a goal? I shouldn't even say steal a goal here. As this one off the crossbar, and it's going to go in. Kalker on the rebound. And I said they're going to steal a goal, but you know what? They're really not, because they have been outperforming us so far in this match. And an unfortunate play there, as that is going to put us 1-0 down. All right, corner. I'm seeing someone up here short, all alone. Let's get it up to Iheanacho. But no, he's not going to be alone. Never mind, as that one a poor corner. Let's control possession, though, here. We now have everybody up. Let's see what we can do. Quick pass there to Cook, excuse me. Cook with it. Going to take the shot, but he is going to be hit as he shoots, excuse me, and he's down on the pitch, hurt, as this one, an awful second half. He is out, injured, unbelievable. So we will take him off. We'll bring on Ruben Neves. We'll take this opportunity to make another substitution, as we will bring on, let's bring on Tielemans, even though he is a little bit fatigued. We'll bring him on for Mehdi Jarvis, because Jarvis is playing absolutely awful. We'll move Antonio back over here. We'll see if that makes any difference. 80th minute, we need a goal here. Let's get it. No, a horrible pass. Once again, that one is my fault. Not enough juice on that pass. We've got to get a goal. We are going full on, all-out attack. We've got to score right now. Lanzini with it. Loses the... You've got to be kidding me. Loses the ball once again. We're going to get the steal back here. No, we're not. Here we go. All right. This is going to be our last chance. We have... No, you kidding me? They blow the whistle. They're not going to give us another opportunity, and we are going to lose this one 1-0. What a devastating loss. Cannot believe we are going to lose to QPR at home. So that is where our run in the Capital One Cup is going to end. I think we got bounced in the round of 16 last season, and we're going to get bounced in the round of 16 yet again this year. 1-0 is where we fall. We do at least meet our board's expectations. They wanted us to finish round of 16, so we made it as far as we needed to, but of course it's always good to make it farther, especially if it would have helped us earn a little bit more cash for the transfer window, but that is going to be it for us in this one. And look at this. Lewis Cook, dislocated shoulder, out 8 weeks. We have Ruben Neves, who can step up in his place as the main backup there. And we also have Koyate, who can fill in at CDM as well. But that's going to be a tough loss, especially as we get into the meat of this season here. And wasting no time, we're getting right into the next game as Arsenal away at the Emirates. This one is going to be a huge game, very difficult. Hopefully the team can regroup after that difficult loss and pull together an amazing performance. We're going to need it as Arsenal. Very good. They were very good last year. I think that was one of our worst defeats last season, was against Arsenal away. So hopefully we can do a little bit better this time and maybe pull out a win. And here is the lineup for Arsenal. They're going Szczesny, Debuchy, O'Connor, Koscielny, Monreal, Coquelin, Ramsey, Ozil, Walcott, Giroud, and Sanchez. Looks like a pretty full squad. They got Welbeck, Peter Cech, Gibbs on the bench, but it's looking like their main guys are going to be out there. Sanchez, a man that gave us fits last year, I remember, but we'll see what we can do this time around. And here's a steal. Ceballos going to come down with this one. Let's get the pass in. Fecker to Payet, and he's going to be taken out. That's not going to be a foul, though. Payet, as we see someone coming here, Tielemans pulling it back. Let's whip the shot in, and it's going to be nearly a goal. We cannot get the rebound. Aubameyang get there. No, Monreal. And here, Bellerin going to get the ball, and he's down this left side. The poor slide tackle attempt, and we're going to work this one all the way into the box. Can we get the pass into Aubameyang? Aubameyang with the shot, and it's going to be a goal. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang striking first. That is exactly what we needed here as we get the goal, 37th minute, and it's Aubameyang, the big man up front, the best player on the team, coming up in the clutch and getting the goal. We're going to get it back to Ceballos here on the throw-in. And can we find somebody here? We're going to find Payet. Payet's going to whip a shot in, and he's going to go off of the post. You got to be kidding me. Give me a break. What's the foul going to be here? Is that going to be announced? Yes, it's going to be us. But an impressive shot by Dimitri Payet. The left foot off the post. Unfortunate that one is not able to go in. And it's going to be Debuchy getting it into Santi Cazorla. Santi Cazorla with the goal. It's going to be the equalizer. Poor defense there off of a throw-in. And Santi Cazorla, who came in at the beginning of the second half, going to get the equalizing goal. How disappointing. As Ceballos going to take this one in, and he's got some room. We got a couple players here as well. Fecker with it. He's got a wide open shot at the goal, and he's going to get the goal. The immediate response, the instant reply. Nabil Fecker. It's our two big guys up front today, Aubameyang and Fecker with the goals. As I don't know how he ends up this open as the perfect through ball, and no one is there. He just rips that one. Szczesny gets a hand on it, but the power is too much. As that one off the lower arm of Szczesny, going to just bounce, trickling into the goal. And just like that, the disappointment after the last goal, and we instantly take it back. Now I think it's time to play a little bit of defense. We're going to see Tielemans here making the break, and we are going to whip it in there too. Nope, it's going to be deflected. Lanzini with it. Is that going to be a foul? Yes, it is. Give us that. Yes, free kick coming. We're going to have some faith in Youri Tielemans. Let's see if he can finally do what he needs to be doing and get this free kick goal. Youri Tielemans with it, and it's off the post. We're getting closer. We cannot recover the rebound. Tielemans, at least that is an improvement. I think that should have been a goal just off the mark. Getting it into Debuchy. Debuchy looking for his opportunity. There's the steal. Get it away. There's the whistle, and we pull out the win. We take out Arsenal at the Emirates, and that's going to be 3 points and first place all alone for West Ham United. And then it's going to be Fecker and Aubameyang with the goals. But, you know, we normally give so much shine to the offense, but this one, I'm going to give this to Hector Bellerin. He shut down Alexis Sanchez. He gave us fits last season. Did a monster job of shutting him down, so he is going to get the Hammer Award for this game. Looking at the calendar and looking ahead to the next episode, as I said earlier, I'm going to be playing the next 2 matches offline. So Dynamo Moscow, our next Euro League match, and then Liverpool. I will show you the highlights of those at the beginning of the next episode, and then you will see live Manchester United away, and then another group stage match against Panathinaikos. Hopefully we can come up big and win both of these matches, because after that bit of a troublesome game last episode against Panathinaikos, we're now just 1 point ahead of them. So this one especially going to be a huge game on the 24th, but we'll see if we can pull that out and hopefully by the end of the next episode, clinch first in the group stage for the EuroLeague. But other than that, that is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.